Hi everyone, welcome back to Discover and Learn. Whenever I take a session, I always get these kind of queries. I've done everything but my English is not improving. I am practicing every single day but my English is not improving. I am working on vocabulary, I'm working on sentence construction, I'm working on writing, I'm listening to videos, I'm listening to podcasts, I'm listening to news, everything. I'm following every technique, but it's not helping me. I am not able to speak English properly. What should I do? Right? Is that your question too? Yes, I know it. And it happens to all of us. It had happened to me also at some point of time when I was not improving in my English. I was trying to do every single thing, but I was not improving. And I didn't know what to do. So, in today's session, I am going to talk about why we feel so and what is the best solution to get out of this situation. Are you ready for it? Let's get started. Before that, welcome back to my channel. I am your communications coach and a soft skill trainer by profession, and I'm here to help you out with all your communications problems and to help you speak English fluently and confidently. But if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, quickly subscribe my channel, like and share my videos, do write your comments in the comment section, and do not forget to press the notification icon so that you get all my videos on time, free of cost, and access to all the amazing content on this channel. What you have to do is, well, stay tuned, stay connected, and watch my entire video to master this skill. Now let's begin. So the question is why my English is not improving. I am putting all the efforts. I am doing everything possible. I am putting in a lot of energy, time, everything. But my English is not improving. What should I do? Or should I give up? No, hold on. It's not about giving up, guys. It's all about I can do it. It's possible. And I'm going to do it. It's all about positivity. It's all about yes, I can. And I believe in you that you can. This is the first thing you have to start realizing, or you have to start thinking about, that you can do it. Whatever the situation is, you can do it. You don't have to give up. So that's the first thing which will give you energy to do more, or energy to revisit or revise everything. Okay, so here when you are stuck somewhere, the first thing you have to do is you have to think about what is that which has not helped you, or what is that which you're not doing right or which you're doing wrong. You have to think about it. You have to go back and just revisit everything, analyze everything, what all things you have done till now and why it has not helped you. I'll tell you how I did this, how I analyzed my methods and techniques. So what I used to do was I used to read a lot. So my method was I used to read out loud and I used to write a lot. Whatever I have read, I just remembered those and I used to write. But I never used to practice those. Right? So I thought that by reading, I'm practicing English speaking. And by writing, I'm just memorizing it. Okay, so I thought that. But I didn't understand that this is not the right way. So I used to read out loud everything, like my textbooks to my storybooks to all the magazines which I used to, get, or newspapers I used to read, and I used to write those, what I have read. Okay, but I never used to practice those. So then I kind of realized a little later that I have to practice also. I have to speak also without looking at something, right? While reading, I'm looking at the book and I'm reading. So that is not helping me in speaking, right? That is practice session that I'm learning vocabulary, I'm learning pronunciation, I'm learning how to read, but it's not helping me when I have to speak randomly on any topic. Okay, and by writing, I'm practicing writing, which means I know I have the clarity of words and sentences. But how do I speak is something which was missing. And then what I started doing was, whenever I used to read out loud, after reading that, I used to close my book and then I used to recall everything what I have read. If it is a story, I used to again practice it without looking at in the book, without looking at the book, and I used to recall, or I used to speak about what I have read. Okay, so and then what I did was I used to write. I started writing also. So writing was something which simultaneously I did, and which is a very good practice. I still follow that, and I'll suggest you also read, write and speak. This is the best mantra. This is the best formula which will help you. Okay, so this is what I improvised myself. I understood the gap. Where was the gap? Okay, and then slowly I started speaking in English. I started improving in my English. So in the same way, when you have done everything, you know that whatever techniques you are practicing is not helping you. What you can do is simply discard everything and come up with new techniques. Simple techniques, guys. Please don't get into complicated ones. Simple techniques come up with and start following that. Use one technique at a time, one thing at a time. I'll give you some examples what you can do. First thing I said, read, write and speak, which I followed. That really helps a lot. It has helped me and I've come a long way, right? So this is one technique. Second technique is you can start with any conversational topic. Pick up any conversational topic which is used in your day-to-day conversations. Come up with vocabulary related to that topic. Start making sentences with those vocabularies and then start speaking on that topic. Collect your ideas and start speaking on that topic. So this is another way you can just start practicing English speaking with less efforts and less time also. If you have less time, if you want to put in less efforts, start using this method. Okay, so this is another technique. So this is what you have to do. You have to just think about everything, what is not helping. You have to come up with where is the gap. Okay, discard everything, come up with new methods and start using that. Okay, now in the same way, I'm going to talk about one more technique which is really very powerful, which has helped me also. I have used this technique also to improve my English or to speak English fluently and confidently. And this technique is called learn and teach technique. So what is this learn and teach technique? I told you about the technique which I used to follow. I used to read out loud and then I used to write what I have read. Okay, and then I started speaking also what I have read. Okay, so that is one thing. The another technique which I followed was this learn and teach technique. I used to imitate my teacher. I was a fan of my English teacher and I was very fascinated with this language as well during my school days. When I was in 6th, 7th, not very early, but when I was in 6th, 7th, I was very fascinated with this language and I was very impressed with my English teacher. Just for the simple reason that she used to speak good English and I wanted to be like her. So what I started doing was, I used to come back home and there was a big wooden cupboard at my place and I used to take a chalk and a duster and I used to start imitating her. Whatever she used to teach us in class, I just used to recall everything, remember everything and come up with a topic, what she has chosen, and I used to pretend teaching a class like how she used to. I used to imagine that there are students in my class and I am the teacher and I used to take the chalk and I used to write on the board and I used to teach them about that topic, whatever came to my mind, whatever I remembered, or I added things also there. So a topic I chose and I started teaching those invisible students or an invisible class which I imagined. Okay, so in this way I started building up on my concepts as well, like randomly speaking on topics. So So I used to take chalk also, I used to write something there, I used to explain them like, this is what it is, and I used to explain them using my body language also. So I started using my hands and shoulders and face expressions and everything. So this has helped me to become more confident in speaking in English. I started picking up topics randomly and I started speaking up randomly on things. And there was no audience, right? So nobody was there to correct me. I didn't know whether I am right or wrong, but I felt very confident about speaking. There was no one to correct me, but still I spoke and I was very confident. And in this way, I learned things because I had somebody whom I imitated. So next day when I went back, she used to teach. So I paid more attention to her. I learned more things and I came back and I started using those, right? So this helped me to improve also, to correct myself also. Now, my times were different, but here today you have a lot of facilities. You have all the YouTube videos. You can start listening to anyone and you can on any topic and you can start imitating that person like how I did, right? And you can correct yourself immediately on the spot as well, right? So start using learn and teach technique. Take up any topic which you are interested in, whether it is your hobby, your interest, or you would like to explore some topics related to technology or your subject or your field, whatever it is, whatever you are interested in. Watch a YouTube video about it. Read any blogs about it. Watch any vlog about it. Whatever, whatever is convenient. Read an article about it. And then start teaching it to an invisible audience. Now here what you can do two things. You can either start talking in front of the mirror, okay, just to see how your expression is, your body language, your confidence, the way you are speaking, you can see everything there in the mirror. So you will be able to correct yourself also, your posture, your body language, your confidence, your movements. So everything you'll be able to control and correct. So you can talk in front of the mirror or teach in front of the mirror, supposing that there is an audience you are talking to. Okay, or you can just switch on your mobile and you can video record it. Put your mobile somewhere. Switch on the video camera and put your mobile somewhere and stand in front of that and start teaching what you have learned. This will help you to understand the concept well, learn the concept. It will help you in building your knowledge also. And the second thing is you will become more and more confident and better in speaking in English. You will put on confidence, you will put on fluency as well in the same way. So there's no harm in doing this. In fact, you are gaining on knowledge and gaining on fluency and confidence as well. So I think this is the best method which you can start implementing it from today right now to become fluent and confident in speaking in English. And guys, remember, there's no shortcut. There's no shortcut. But this is the only shortcut which you can start doing it from today, right now, to become confident and fluent in speaking in English, for sure. So guys, that's it for today. I'll see you in my next session. Until then, keep learning, keep speaking, keep watching and keep exploring. See you. Bye-bye and take care.